in downtown Los Angeles.
What the hell is this?
Wait a minute.
He's got an incredibly buff nurse and what appears to be enough.
Friday night on SmackDown.
I'm here tonight for one reason. Why don't you do it tonight? I can see it now, kid.
But no, thank you.
Yes!
Yeah. Okay. Wood with Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn in the hands of Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns will indeed nail a guillotine. And Zayn quickly taps out. He had no choice. Name is Sami Zayn. Imagine on what it took to put me in this state. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar to do this to me. I don't want to call it a conspiracy, but come on. About what Brock Lesnar did to me. It wasn't just the Germans. Now I have to do what's right. Now I have to stand by my conviction. I'm going to sue Sonya Deville. I'm going to sue the referee who rang the bell. I'm going to sue everybody that had anything to do with Robin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry you've been...
What do you think? You think it's all a joke? You think this is funny?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name...
And you're blocking the camera. Get out of my shot.
Roman Reigns.
Said I wasn't finished talking.
On a one-week sabbatical in the Isle of Samoa training for
one thing. Neck brace or no neck brace, wheelchair or no wheelchair, to save you.
off the farm.
For the match 3 weeks from tomorrow night. Again.
Oh my God! Abel, what's next for the chair, Brock?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm not great. That's not funny.
Listen,
Shut your mouth.
apologize. I apologize for last week.
Physical pain is a 10. My feelings?
Let me ask you a question. Do you really think you were never going to beat Roman Reigns on that given night? You know that. Speaking of, you said you were from Canada. What I'm trying to say is, from me to you, from one Canadian alpha, I think we should get out of Hollywood.
Okay, we're going.
Get out here! Years ago, that would have been an automatic trip instead of watching the Beast, the Universal Heavyweight.
Oh, look out!
An arm as if he wanted to punch Brock.
Sami Zayn scared to... And F5 by Lesnar. Sending a message to the Universal Champion Roman Reigns, who Lesnar triple threat match to determine who's the best tag team in all of WWE. Braxton's going to attempt to get a word with Brock Lesnar when we come back.
Excuse me, Brock, can I have a word? What was the purpose of your coming to ringside?
On the island of Samoa, Paul's out here too. Timing?
LA can recognize us.
Booze! Did you know that I came to greatness has arrived! Nakamura and Boogs have had all kinds of issues with Los Lotharios all afternoon. Los Lotharios and Boogs and Nakamura. And this is Humberto's well packed.
Terrible.
Oh! Angel gonna pay for it. But able to regain his balance, and look at the power!
Strength is insane.
But Humberto from behind. And now Humberto. Nakamura!
King shot.
Rick Boost!
Not yet!
Massive main event triple threat match to determine the best tag team in WWE.
Prepare yourself! yourselves to take in the presence of your king. Present to you his henceforth new crown. Forged from the donated unicorn horns from all across the land. WWE. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
There's no good way of saying this, but
Angela in hand, Drew McIntyre making his presence.
Gonna be here tonight.
The next time you speak to Adam Pearce, I hear you're the reason I wasn't in the Black Friday Battle Royal 2 weeks ago. Also told me that the higher authority has made it known that you're...
Wow, it's fight night on SmackDown because Drew Sheamus had to go one-on-one with Bully. He was watching that screen better than anybody. Here is two heavyweights slugging out. In a championship contenders match with the opportunity herself, Charlotte Flair, live.
Never been a hybrid competitor like you in this women's division. High backs a bit. When she makes that mistake, it's gonna be.
And his opponent, from Drew McIntyre to Adam Pearce's desk. Well, Adam Pearce asked for that, said you can't have. I'll tell you, two of the most physical men in WWE. Two former best friends, great rivalry at one time. Matt. Very similar mentality out of the. And yet another chop lighting up the Celtic War. Have to look at that. What's this all about? Only one Belgian. The tables on Sheamus. And Sheamus hanging back at Davis. Going to deliver blows of his own. Echoing through the staples. Measuring his man. McIntyre dug a belly-to-belly throw by McIntyre. This fifth Friday night SmackDown. And Sheamus with an Irish curse. Look at it. Notch another big win. Oh, and another chop. And you see the wealth. And went for the Claymore. Sheamus. Somehow McIntyre kicked out. Sheamus McIntyre. Sheamus went for the probe. McIntyre rolling Sheamus up, who kicks it to. And Sheamus with a headbutt of his Claymore. One Claymore. Corner for the win. Victory. Scott allowed to bring Angela out. Doesn't mean. Wait a minute, that's Pierce's desk with McIntyre's sword in it. And tonight we pay tribute to the Hall of Famer known as Blackjack.
The WWE is saddened by the passing of Hall of Lanza was best known as a member of the legendary tag team, so worked behind the scenes in WWE, passing on his wealth of knowledge.
Well, Pat, we are in Hollywood tonight. This is an absolute Naomi! WWE official Sonya Deville. It's live next.
Well, listen, I just had a quick word before you left. Earlier I asked Brock, are you the advocate to Brock Lesnar?
Two. Okay.
Got some problems. Hard-hitting question.
Think about it and I'll let you know next week, okay? You told me last week that you was going to let me know about my match.
The pinfalls didn't count.
And a quick count by Deville.
Come to you again to ask for a match against only you. No, Sonya knows all that she did. Where you at, girl? Pull up! Run up! Where you at?
She abuses her power as an official, but coming back on one affair against Naomi with Shayna Baszler. Probably, but
first I have a couple surprises. Natalya! Shayna Baszler.
Realizes the dangers he's in, and she goes right after Shayna Baszler. Natalya's gonna pay for that things. And Deville and Natalya. Xia Li making her SmackDown debut here tonight. You heard in the build-up to her appearance moments here tonight that Xia Li, quote, hates.
I mean,
Well, it looks like Naomi may have an out. And Xia Li unloading on Natalya. In City. Naomi gonna put the finishing touches on Sonya Deville, who is red lightning coming out of her.
that was really cool.
That was really cool.
Ever. Oh, there they are. Come on over, guys. Dude, huge fan. I've been watching Jackass forever, dude. Advice for me and Randy tonight against the Usos and New Day?
Nah, I don't.
You're gonna get some shenanigans later, dude?
I cannot.
The following contest is a championship contender. Flair calls herself the opportunity. Perhaps the match of her life for Storm. It's live next on Friday Night SmackDown to take on Toni Storm. And a opportunity for Toni Storm tonight.
Like me to beat you to a pulp? Or like this?
And humiliate Toni Storm with two. And she gave Charlotte a bit of her own medicine.
Unbelievable gumption.
Toni Storm with a big opportunity tonight. Charlotte was asked, Flair, and tonight Toni Storm trying to prove she's a contender.
When you're talking about Charlotte Flair.
And Toni Storm drops behind.
Kick to the mouth.
And now Toni Storm into the corner, driving Charlotte. And Toni looking for, and now Toni Storm. Look at the quickness of Storm. Pulling across. Toni Storm brings to the table. Uppercuts now. Wildly. And Storm catches her with
Opportunity like Charlotte Flair.
And now Charlotte just complete. Oh, now Charlotte, nobody home lands on her feet. Toni Storm got
Snares has
now weakening the leg.
aired to pick you up.
Storm can show, and Charlotte has to kick behind with a German suplex now to Charlotte.
Not on the line, but certainly an opportunity. Taking everybody's best shot.
Just like that, the veteran attack on a very eager. Viewing the beatdown outside the ring. Toni Storm. This is about beating respect in a Storm in Charlotte's.
To teach a lesson to the new
Time women's champion teaching Toni Storm a
thing is the same thing as you and me.
Wow. The following contest is a triple threat. The Usos. And a reminder, still a and WWE. The question, Pat, is this, and I think I've made up my mind, and I think I made it pretty clear.
Gotta be winning that Twitter poll 100% to Z's forever. Johnny ate a bull one time. Pontius was naked in a safari. Remember that we had the opportunity to thank you. You see, I understand. Because of my suspension, I had a little bit of time off. Stored a giant moose. This, nothing. You know, anyway, then I gutted that moose. There must have butchered the thing, and then I ate him. Have you ever tasted? Anyway, I just wanted to thank you. How could I remember this moment forever? I named him Peace. Have a good night, Adam. Will. Seems like our boy Will's got a new crown tonight. It's getting this W tonight. Let's go. Just like we care. There we go.
A new day. Nice presentation by the
one he had before.
King Woods will be bringing that crown. Parents of the Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro, to determine who is the best. RK Bro. WWE officials have.
We're getting to watch this on Friday Night SmackDown.
Well, you get it. I mean, they have not been together nearly. SummerSlam. The WWE Universe thing. Determined to be the best tag team in WWE by the
Higher globally traded company.
And speaking of social media, win the match. Regular tag team rules here tonight. Matt Riddle, year here in WWE. Oh, what a drop kick with a great athleticism of Kofi Kingston. Meanwhile, tag here. Oh, in the hand of the King Kofi King. They have the longest reign in history, Pat. 480.
Would certainly in the middle of a run in which
Pain in the and face for Riddle. Get King Woods.
The Usos.
And Riddle. Turn about tag. And turn their attention to Orton, who's blasted off. So's gonna fly. Who's the best tag team in WWE? The New Day, the Usos, and RK Bro. First pay-per-view of the new year. Here's the cup titles. The RK Bronament continues. Determine the number one contender for the Raw Tag Team. And Jimmy Uso legal. Riddle now realizes the tag team wrestling, baby.
Usos just dragged Riddle right in
current Universal Champion. The hip. God, Riddle's in deep that the Viper brings me if he tags into this match. And again, continuing to mock and frustrate Orton. Understanding Randy's got. And oh man, Jimmy Uso dragging the Usos, Riddle and Orton, or the New Day. And Kofi not allowing it to happen. And again, no interest. Oh, and facing Randy Orton, and his team is going to be able to put him away. Suplex by the King.
Greatest tag teams in wrestling battle it out in Los Angeles.
Randy chants again. High elbow by the King.
Brown, or Riddle, I'm sorry.
This has been a Herculean effort by the...
Hey, he's a king.
Riddle trying to fight back. Oh, that knee caught. Riddle's just got to drag his body to the Viper. And there comes the 14 Viper. Doing what only Randy Orton can. Uh-oh. And Jey Uso knew it was coming, and he dragged Viper. King Woods, nobody home. Vintage Orton. Roll up. Randy Orton went for RKO.
Lands a super.
Down goes the New Day. The best tag team matchup. What a main event.
Absolute.
Remember, you can tag in anybody. Doesn't have to be your teammate. Would provide the double team. Kofi was now legal. This week, Friday Night SmackDown heads to Chicago. Brock left next week. Live on SmackDown.